Good afternoon. It's June the 20th, 2016. Time to wrap up today's trading. And we came in this morning. We wanted to buy the 80.82 area. We had a 71.81 out there buy, and we had a sell at 89 to 94. The high's 92.50. So that was our sell zone. And we liked the long side of the market first. We thought they would get stops above the overnight session high, and they did. And that was that. Market was very, very slow again. We're dealing with this 6 to 8 handle point range for the initial balance period, sometimes the first couple hours. And it just makes for very, very difficult trading. So the first trade of the day was a mean green trade right here. That was positive. Retest failure trade right here, small winner. You'd had to trade off a V top. Market came down, stops, and just kind of dies. Then we get a move out of the middle. Another move lower, comes back up. That was support. Now it's resistance, and so on and so forth. So market is finally getting down clearly in our buy area. The 50 lot trader is playing to the long side of the market now, buffering the selling. We'll see if they step up when we make new intraday lows here. So early on in the session was pretty much as we expected. Do a force tick rebuild here. Okay, so we got a higher low, higher high. We can trade on the F1. We can trade higher come Tuesday. And looking at the F2 screen, we did F split, E split. Boy, nothing is working out. Lost control right here. Definitely have a B coming out of the middle. And it looks like we might retest the 75 level. That is interesting. Anyway, I can't do splits. So I can mark on the screens. If the market were to close right now, I'd be selling 84, 86s. No news to speak of tomorrow. Yellen speaks. That's going to be the biggest news. And 89 to 91 for S2. On the buy side, 75 to 77 for buy 1. And then 71.69 for buy 2. Yellen will probably tend to slow things down a little bit tomorrow. Okay, we have the 5-year auction. It's not really reacting too badly after today's auction results. But again, there might be a couple of things playing that are influencing the trading in the 10-year. One of them could be the dollar relationship. You know, I'm going to buy treasuries and I'm going to lose money on my money. Well, one way to get around that is just that you commit so much of your portfolio to dollars and you just keep them invested and you roll them over every 2 years if you're in the 2-year paper. So lower high, lower low, looking for a place to sell it off of this screen. And on the F2 screen, we're looking at a B also. So can we break it? This morning we talked about a structural sell, 25.5. Did not get close. Got into this single print area right here. And this morning starting out, we had a 16 to 20 sell. That's where we were. So that looks pretty good again. So sell failure to take out 16 to 20. Maybe 18 to 22, 18 to 20, somewhere in there. Then 23, 27. On the buy side, it is a B. Going to buy 8 to 12. And then 1 to 5. Play with my software here. Okay, like I said earlier on today, we're going to switch to GoToWebinar. Tomorrow the emails will be sent giving you the active link, and you can also sign in generically on GoToWebinar. So right here we've got a definitely a B. Maybe starting to lean P if we do an I split where the auction was. So right here, 4 to 8, number 1, so 11 to 15, sell 1, 23, 27, sell 2. 28 to the buck, 1, so 21, 25 by 1, and then 13 to 17 by 2. Going to favor the long side, hope to buy into weakness. Because of the 5-year auction tomorrow. Okay, looking at gold. Very close to an inside day, maybe a tick or two higher. That implies trading range. With Yellen speaking tomorrow, that's probably what we're going to deal with. Double distribution, saddle formation, those usually yield trading ranges. If we do a D split, definitely looking at a P. If we did the split from this morning, looking at a B. So 93, 95, sell 1. 98, 1300, sell 2. On the buy side, 85, 87 by 1, 80, 82 by 2. Crude oil, I think it's headed above 50. And a rally hurts to most people, so higher low, higher high. Find a place to buy it on the F1 screen. Definitely dealing with a P on this screen. So a little higher in London, sell 50, 50 and a quarter. And 50, 50, 50, 75 for sell 2. On the buy side, for London, going to buy 25s to 50s. And 48, 75s, 49s. Okay, the euro, all the buying steam was taken out of it over the weekend, and it was sold in London and started back down. So higher low, higher high. If we don't break support, this market can trade higher. Had lots of gaps last night. And on a D split, definitely a B. So heading down for 1350. Buy one. At 13 and a quarter. 13. Let's say 25 to 35 by one. 113 even by two. On the sell side, 55 to 65, sell one. 75 to 85, sell two. And that's it for this June the 20th, 2016 at 5:34 p.m. this afternoon Central Time. That's the longest day of the year, so it'll probably be it for the start of the return of fall and winter. But we don't lose a lot of time between June 20th and July the 20th, and then it starts to peel off pretty rapidly in August. So y'all have a great evening. We'll see you bright and early in the morning. Hopefully GoToWebinar will be up and running seamlessly and flawlessly for everybody. And now we'll turn another page in our book. Y'all have a great evening.